Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to be doing a ClairTarot reading. Oh, well, shit. My live just. Hello, my name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. That's what I just said. Didn't realize the freaking live stream wasn't live. Anyways, I'm doing a ClairTarot reading for the earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So I'm going to be doing it in alphabetical order. Not just that, I want you guys to know it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Even if you have none of these in your chart in any of those positions, if you're resonating with a reading and it's like you're feeling like you're really, that I'm doing like a personal reading for you, then the message is probably for you. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Sorry for my sniffles. Sorry, Libra totally hurt my heart. Libra. I just feel so deeply for Libra. All right. Oops. All right. So, okay, almost done. Just have one more deck to shuffle. Here goes. All right, so we're going to start with Capricorn. Capricorn, then Taurus, then Virgo. All right, here goes. Capricorn, card number 10, releasing allegiances. What are you subscribing to that is causing you to behave as though you still have shackles around your wrists? See, just because it looks bougie and golden and stylish does not mean it's not a shackle. Does not mean it's not some layer or level of limitation. You're already naked in your truth, Capricorn. Don't be ashamed of who you are. These bees that are on you, they're very much indicative of your connections with others, of the projects that you're considering for yourself. It has the ability to grow you. It has the ability to create sweetness within your life, but it also has the ability to sting you. And if you take a look at what happens, what causes a bee to sting you, it's usually some sort of aggression towards the bee or some sort of fear. If you're feeling afraid and therefore becoming aggressive, fighting your own process, you're probably going to get stung. You're probably going to get stung. It's that almost like interference, because when you start poking around on a beehive, you gonna get stung. Okay, so stop interfering with your own process. What in the world? Card number 22, Vajrapani Hayagriva, guardian of the temple gate. Use your strength to help someone who is struggling. Capricorn, it's okay if you're the one struggling. It's okay if you need to use your strength to elevate your sense of self, your sense of dignity, your sense of self love. It's okay for you to be an emotional creature. It's okay. Allow your elevated abilities in discernment, in planning, in it's almost like you have such an elevated ability to create contingency plans that are so fucking rock solid. yet you don't do this for yourself. Usually, spirituality is about not creating contingency plans or plans at all. But in this case, I think you need to start planning your path through your spiritual journey, the path your spiritual journey will take. It's like this sense that you've placed yourself on some sort of, you know how some Barbies, if they're like really high end collectible Barbies, they come with this little pedestal so that you can view them? It looks like you've placed yourself on this little pedestal. And it's not necessarily a pedestal to elevate you. It's almost like this pedestal to pose you in the way you think other people would most enjoy viewing you. So that pedestal, although I use the term pedestal, it's more like a containment unit. Your desire to be seen in a specific way, and your ability to cultivate that type of brand. It's not even just an image, it's like a brand. Um, those are the shackles that you've placed upon your wrists. This fear of vulnerability, this fear of other people seeing possible weaknesses within yourself. Capricorn, you are the least weak mofo up in this mix. I'm telling you that much right now. It is my Capricorn moon that has never allowed me to stay down every single time life knocks me down. Every single time life knocked me down and the Piscean in me is in shambles, just sobbing on the floor, my Capricorn comes out and is like, bitch, you better get up. You better fix your face, wipe that shit off your nose, wipe your tears, fix your damn hair, and get the fuck back up because mama didn't raise no quitter. Apparently, my Capricorn is from the South because I don't even know why I'm talking like that. So, ooh. This is exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Card number 48, obedience. There you are, Capricorn. There you are, standing on that containment unit, that pedestal, whatever you want to call it. All it does is make you more visible. And that visibility is what's causing you to kind of like shrink away from the greatness that you actually are. It's almost this sense of like, you know, your ability to rise so high and so quickly. And because it makes other people uncomfortable, that you can achieve things very quickly, seemingly with ease, that all of a sudden you're a bad person, you're just money hungry, all you are is business. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, if people don't like how successful Capricorn can be at any given project, then they should stop watching so hard. Bottom line. You don't have to be ashamed of being amazing, Capricorn. And it's kind of like society keeps telling us that, you know, if you embody that Capricorn energy of success, all of a sudden you're somehow a bad person. You know what? Fuck those people. Those people need to work on themselves and work on their own funds instead of spending all this time calculating yours. And funds can very easily translate as energy. Okay. 100% at 1212. You're starting a new journey, Capricorn. You need to take the blindfold off. Understand that you are very balanced and you are heavily protected. You are well armed, well protected, very balanced, and existing within grace. It's okay for you to be who you are. And the people who want to talk shit, card number 13, summon. You are calling to the surface of your existence aspects of yourself that you have hidden away for so long. I don't know why Capricorn hides these aspects away. Maybe it goes back to that feeling of like, if people see this, then they'll see my weaknesses. I can't allow myself to be vulnerable. I can't this, I can't that. You can do whatever the fuck you want, Capricorn. Okay. I got a song for you. You could do whatever you like. Yeah. Do whatever you want. As long as it's growing you, as long as it's not intentionally hurting someone else, do what you need to do to better accept yourself as you are. Fuck being a brand. I'll tell you, I'll give you a piece of business advice, okay? The most successful long term brands are the authentic brands. Either you got a shit ton of money to create a brand that feels authentic and you have all these marketing gurus helping you with this, or you can be a little person like me and build a brand off your authenticity. That shit's long term. Ain't nobody else going to outdo you being you. But if you want to follow along all these little trends and these little snippets of self shaming and hiding yourself because people aren't going to accept you, and yeah, you're going to struggle, Capricorn. You're going to struggle. So if you allow yourself to just be you, you are your brand, you are your product, a lot of beautiful things can happen. A lot of seriously beautiful things can happen. So after Capricorn, we have Taurus. Uh, oh, so I kind of want to just put this disclaimer out there. I don't get a good feeling from this. Um, okay, Taurus. I don't get a good feeling from this. Card number 26. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. There is something swirling around you right now, Taurus. Something is definitely swirling around you. It's some sense of like very disharmonic, dark energy, something that's causing a lot of confusion, distortion in the way you perceive things. Ooh, shit. Okay. I heard the word ego. Now, I know y'all are sensitive. I'm not attacking you. I'm not trying to speak to any person directly. This is a general reading, but that's what I get. Some of this swirling either was initiated by an imbalance in your ego, like maybe you felt challenged, maybe there was something you felt entitled to and you didn't get it. Maybe it's, insecurities popping up. This is a different reason for everyone, but I think it's definitely an ego thing. When I say an ego thing, what I mean is that your ego, imbalances in your ego, is what was used to enter. This feels parasitic. Um, so I feel it's important to say that ego is not always this like I feel like I'm better than everyone. I'm so much smarter, I'm so much more wealthy, and it's not that. Ego can be expressed in that way, or it can be expressed in feelings of diminished self-worth, feeling very, very small, very insignificant, feeling like a failure, feeling like everything bad that's ever happened is your fault. Just, ego imbalance can be um expressed in different ways, okay? But the key thing that we have to hear in this message for Taurus is that the ego is what was used to enter. So I'm also being told you have new growth, okay? There's new growth. Yeah, you might feel like you've been cut off at the knees, but unless someone digs up your roots, that tree trunk is going to grow back. You're going to be very solid again. It might take some time. It's probably going to take some time. Um, I get this feeling like your whole world has been shook up a little bit, that you're having a hard time finding your bearings again. Um, I don't feel like this has to do with finances. I feel like this 100% has to do with a sense of self. It's inside. The shakeup was internal. So card number 12, the ecstatic Dakini, lion-headed Simha Mukha. What the fuck? Okay. Old age brings wisdom and fierce certainty. Ooh. What if your wisdom is based on distorted perception? Because if you have these distortions, that wisdom is not going to be clear. That wisdom is definitely going to be based on some sort of distorted perception of life experience and whatnot. Old age brings wisdom and fear certainty. Taurus, you have to be careful about how you choose to see whatever circumstance this is. Fierce certainty. To me, that reads as like bullish behavior, like very bullheaded, very stubborn. You don't want to see things that other people are trying to point out because you already know. You already know. You already figured it out. You already know. And that typically is a behavior exhibited by Taurians who are imbalanced. Okay. Doesn't make you a bad person. It just means balance is needing to be reestablished in your life so you can see your journey and everything clearly again. So, okay, this tells me relax a hold of darkness, be it cause, and then old age brings wisdom and fear certainty. Remember, if this is an ego issue that allowed parasitic entry to influence and cut you down, this fear certainty is going to make it much easier for that parasitic circumstance to continue to not just exist, but create elevated amounts of struggle within your life. Okay, this is harsh. This is definitely a harsh message. Card number 20, fulfillment. You're harvesting the fruits of your own labor. If you are going to continue to allow your ego to be used as an entry and be fierce about your dedication to maintaining, keeping that imbalance, you're going to definitely reap, harvest the fruits of your labor. And it's going to ferment. In order for a fruit to become a wine, it has to ferment. I'm feeling like these are feelings that are becoming sour. Feelings and thoughts that are becoming sour. Hmm. Yeah, I get the feeling Taurus doesn't want to hear it. Card number 22, letting go. It's up to you if you want to hold on to it or let it go. Opening your hand allows for multiple layers and levels of transformation, of transmutation, where you can change the sour into sweet, where you can allow yourself to grow, to be released from a chrysalis. Um, but that's up to you, Taurus. That's up to you. Okay, so next we have Virgo. Mm, excuse me. So, Virgo, card number 20, softly, softly, the tender touch. Communication needs to take place. It feels as though something kind of hurt your heart and it's caused enough like agitation to break free some of that energy and rise up to your high heart. That high heart energy is now rising to your throat, encouraging you to express yourself to whoever you need to talk to. Hmm. I'm also being told your pearls of wisdom have been strung up. Although it looks pretty, it has more purpose than just being draped around your neck. Your wisdom is needing to come forward. Communication is key. Softly, softly, the tender touch. Gentle communication is necessary between you and someone else. I don't know who. So, card number 15, a devotee offering his gift of song. Your skills are the gifts you can share with others. So, maybe you're needing to take a good look at what you have discerned as you've observed, because I think Virgo observes very closely, very, very proficient at observation, about being analytic, be very, very well versed in really just dissecting any kind of circumstance from multiple angles. Mm. So, Virgo, number 37, cycles. You've been going through cycles pertaining to yin energy, feminine energy, shadow energy, darkness. Those aren't bad things, okay? But I think this is about nurturing because of the feminine, about balancing between the ferocity, because the female of the species is more deadly than the male. It's a song. The female of the species is more deadlier than the male. Shock, shock, horror, horror, shock, shock, horror. Yeah, balance between the ferocity and the nurturing, because that's the two polarities of femininity. Not femininity, but the feminine energy. Okay. So these are cycles. Just like the moon, you go through cycles of fading away and coming back, fading away and coming back. You have to be gentle with yourself. Card number 4, High Priestess of Water. This is really about you needing to just allow yourself to flow. Virgo, if you continue to try and control every aspect of your life, try and edit and censor, reorganize, you're going to create way more havoc in your life than you actually need. When you allow yourself to flow like water, then the energy will flow. However much you're depleted is however much you will receive to replenish, to re energize, recenter, and rebalance. So this is about what you choose, Virgo. What are you going to choose for yourself? Continuing to participate in old cycles, or or are you going to choose to create new cycles for yourself? Cycles that are more supportive of your growth, more supportive of entering into a state of high priestess of water. And from what I vaguely remember, Virgo is supposed to be like the sister sign for Pisces. Pull in some of that Piscean energy. Allow yourself to experience Piscean energy and see where that takes you, because Pisces has a tendency to be la di da di da, la da di da da, magic carpet. Yeah, so maybe you need to go on an adventure, okay? Adventure of your life. Make your life an adventure. All right, guys. So please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. I'll see you guys again in a few minutes. I'm going to be finishing up the fire signs. I don't think it's fair for me to stop when it's fire signs. All right. Bye, guys.